All right, congratulations, Micah.
Thank you. Thanks very much. So I play a young psychology student who gets involved with a young woman who has a secret life that he doesn't know about. And that secret life is dominating people.
I saw the trailer, man, it cracks me up.
Yeah, it's a great trailer, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good show.
What drew you to the Rightor's script and the story itself?
Yeah, so I've been friends with Rightor for a long time, and so his sense of humor has always tickled me. It's a little bit dark, a little bit scary, but it also has a great deal of heart behind it. And for me, you can't have darkness without loving humanity, and Rightor does. Yeah.
So there's some lesson to learn from this film?
Always.
I thought it was just going to be a fun romp. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So talk a bit about working with the cast, Brendan, Zoe.
Yeah, oh God, we had a great time. I mean, it was like it immediately, Rightor created such an intimate atmosphere where everyone just felt like they could let their freak flag fly and do their best work. So, and we were in, all in tight quarters, kind of like cramped in the same small room. So we got to know each other pretty quickly and had a great time.
Last question before you enjoy the evening. What is the significance of bringing bonding to Outfest?
That's fantastic. I mean, the amount of stories that there are to tell within the LGBTQ plus community is vast. And the great thing about bonding, I think, is that it brings a lot of those stories into one. And it's fun and exciting. And I think that there's also sometimes people are scared to talk about sex. That there's this, this sense that within the LGBT community that we have to, to garner rights and connect with people, that we have to somehow like quiet ourselves and not be sexual beings. And it's exciting because Rightor's script is funny and you connect with people and it celebrates sex in a lot of different forms.
Rightor, congratulations on bonding.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. I read somewhere that this is based on your experience.
It is true. It is loosely based on my experience. I did do this when I first moved to New York City. A friend of mine had become a dominatrix and I became her assistant for a little bit of coin. It sort of became this like dinner party story that I told, that seemed to go quite well. So I was like, I should make some money off of this. So I decided to sell it.
Now, so what we're going to see on the screen, how accurate it is, or do you add some alteration, changes?
Oh yeah, no, it's very different. Even the character who is sort of like me and the character who's sort of like my friend are wildly different. But the situations are real to life. They're real things that happen. They're real things that happen to me or real things that I know have happened. But it's definitely a show about bondage, but also at the same time, it's actually a show about connection. Like, why do people want someone to confide in, to talk to them about their strange sexual proclivities? It's actually because they're just looking for someone to talk to.
Talk a bit about running up these beautiful casts, Zoe and Brendan and everybody.
Oh my God! I mean, it's like I went to like the greatest Tinder swipe right website ever. Everyone is so beautiful and wonderful. But truly, we had a casting director named Paul Shane. He brought a lot of people together, and it was just an effortless process. I saw people that I just thought were perfect for it, and luckily they wanted to do it.
Nice.
Will
this change some people's perspective about BDSM?
I hope so. I don't know what it'll change, but I hope it allows people to have a conversation about it. Even if all you like is red hair, you can just say, you know what I like is red hair. And then someone will be like, you know what I like, and that sort of starts that conversation. It's like, it's not shameful if it's not a secret.
Last question before we enjoy the evening. What's the significance of bringing bonding to Outfest?
Oh, well, I mean, like, Outfest is everything to me as a gay actor, as a gay writer, as a gay director, as a gay filmmaker, as a person who loves queer cinema. It means so much to me that this is here and that that this sort of weird, sort of special show has a place here.
Stephanie, congratulations on bonding.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here and to be a part of this piece.
For my fans, what is your role in the series?
I play Kate. She's, the goody two-shoe, front of the class, straight-A student, and she's very different from Tiff. Even from dressing in blues to Tiff's reds, she is not a part of the world that Tiff is a part of, and I think she really shows, and she kind of doesn't like Tiff for that, even if she doesn't know everything about her. So definitely a foil.
Are you yourself a goody two-shoe in front of a class student?
100%. I definitely had one A- once that I was able to bump up to an A due to some extra credit. Thank you so much, Episcopal High School. And I definitely identified with that. I'm not as probably close-minded as Kate or as, well, hopefully not as insecure, but that was something I definitely identified with. And on the spectrum of Tiff to Kate, I'm definitely more of a Kate.
You know, I saw the trailer. It's so hilarious.
I know. I watched it this morning and could not stop watching it. I literally got to the point where it froze and I had to like fully refresh the page to keep on watching it.
If you were an assistant to a dominatrix, I mean, how would you react to that?
I mean, honestly, there was so much I didn't know about that culture that I was educated on. And honestly, I love anything with a good theme and, you know, a good costume. So it might be fun, you know, to be the assistant.
Yeah.
I think I could deal with that. You definitely need some like rubber gloves and some like Clorox. But otherwise, I could get down with it.
Yeah, yeah. And do you think this movie will change people's perspective about BDSM?
Oh, 100%. I think that you're definitely in a climate where now it's become at least more in the vocabulary with things like 50 Shades of Grey, but now you get to see it in a much more humanized and tactile frame of mind, and that these are just people, and as long as you accept people and don't judge them, and we all have our things we like, regardless if it's, you know, what you do in the bedroom or what kind of flavor of ice cream you like. So as long as we just accept each other and let each other do what you want to do, that's what it's all about.
To each his own. To each his own. It's a free country.
Exactly.
So what's the significance of bringing bonding to Outfest?
I think it's just the perfect thing because regardless, you know, Brendan's character, the BDSM, everything, I think it's a series that celebrates people and the things we have in common. The need for love, the need for human connection, the need for acceptance, regardless of who you are and where you come from. And I think that's what makes bonding really exciting.